Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. My name is Kitty, and today I have finally gotten a life. At least a fantasy life. Today I'm going to show you guys a little bit of Fantasy Life that just came out on the Switch. Friends of mine had told me about this game, and I had seen a little bit of it online, and I fell in love with it instantly. It's just such a great game, but it's also multiple games. And you'll see what I mean in a moment. So let's just get right into it. Alright guys, so here we are. And as you can see, starting off, it's just a little like open world adventure game. I am currently living the hunter life, and I am level 24. I have put in some time into this game already, and I am loving every minute of it. So you can just go out here, kill some of these lizards. Come on. Yeah. Bam. Don't even stand a chance. I am just too OP. So make it rain up in here. Boom. Come on, Wolvies. Let's go. Let's tango. No, you don't. No, you don't. Let's use my little special right here. Boom. Lightning shot. Boom. Boom. Look how good I am. Alright, let's... Now that was actually a quest for this gentleman over here, or should I say this gentle cow, gentle bull. Yeah, I did it. I did it. I murdered them all. Boom. Now, I know what you're wondering. Dylan, how is this 2 games in 1? Well, you see, like I said, you got this stuff where you have the adventure, you have the story. You're trying to basically solve the mysteries of the depth and the cog of time. If I remember correctly, I might be already forgetting. But also, part of it is you have to find these things called strangelings, which are people that have been turned into objects. And you have to turn them back into normal people, back into the people that they were before, they got turned. For example, right here, I have 2 strangelings. I have the mustachioed helmet and a fresh-faced helmet. So we can go back to our base and turn them into humans. Now, if you see here on the map, this is where it starts getting interesting and cool, because you essentially have 3 different maps to explore. You have this whole area. You have the past, which you have the big island, the main island, and some other islands to explore. This is where most of the actual story and adventure is. And then you have the present, which has the depths that you're exploring, and then your base. Now the base, this is where you start to see and play the other game. And you guys can probably guess real quick what this game is like. So you have your buddies. These are the guys that after you change them back into humans, they live here at your base. So this is Sloan. Sloan is probably my favorite because Sloan is just forgetful and sleepy. And I relate to Sloan. Sloan's my favorite. You can give him gifts. I don't know if that rings a bell to ya. But then you can go inside your little base here. And let's say you want to talk, and let's say you want to locate them. You can change their houses if you need to build houses for your residents. I have everyone moved in right now, but you could change it. You could vacate them if you want someone else in there, because you do have to have X amount of lots built up, if that makes sense. But you can change the island name, change appearance. Also, you can change your party formation, so when you're going on adventures, you can bring certain people with you. So you can bring like Sloan, who is a magician. You can bring Laura, who is a paladin. And then you also have the Gathering buddies. So you have Douglas, the miner. You have Pino. I'm guessing it's Pino, but I could be wrong. Farmer. And then you also have Kanuki. I'm probably butchering that name. Who's a carpenter. So they will fight for you a little bit too, but also they'll do certain tasks, certain life things if you haven't unlocked it yet. So let's say you're not living the carpenter life. You can have her build things for you. Or you can have Doug mine for you. But yeah, essentially, you're playing Animal Crossing, which is awesome. So yeah, you just want to kind of, like I said, build up your little village, your little island, and it's great. You're just playing Animal Crossing. You can get your little robot here, and this is how like you build. You can put stuff down if you have stuff. I don't have much furniture really to place right now, but you can customize. So, I mean, you can not customize, but build. So, you know, if you want to build, you can destroy it. You know, kind of just do whatever you want with your island. Obviously, as you level up, you can do more things. You know, you can build bridges. Basically do whatever you want with your island as you level up. I haven't leveled up that far on that part, but we're getting there. And then the way you kind of level up that stuff is each area, each map, each town, whatever, has this board, this bulletin board, that you have missions. And as you do those missions, you unlock certain things that you can do, certain things you can build, and each area has that. Eternia Village, they have a bulletin board. They have a bulletin board over here. And Faraway Island, they have a bulletin board in Tropica Isles. And yeah, you just do little things for that to build up and unlock things that you can essentially just do for your base. Basically, Animal Crossing and like a little action RPG kind of Stardew Valley-ish thing, all combined into one. And I love it. So let's go turn one of our Strangeling friends back into a person. So you go up to this little statue, and also, oh yeah, you have an island rating. So we're gonna revert our Strangeling. Let's do the fresh-faced helm.
Thank you.
And then there you go. We have Ian. So yeah, that's kind of the gist of the game. Like I said, you go over here. Here's all the people. Let's see if I can find Ian. Where's Ian? Also, your villagers, your buddies, they'll have like certain things they want you to do. Like she wants a pine axe. So you could go either buy one or craft one, which is part of the fun of this game is as you're out, you know, obviously get materials, you get items. So you can just create things. Or maybe you just want to craft it. Maybe you're really good in the crafting life and you could just craft it instead. I can't do it right now, but I'll come back. And it's kind of a daily thing for those. So like if you don't do it today, it's going to go away and you'll have to come back tomorrow and just do something different. But yeah, there's all sorts of different lives, and each life has a whole skill tree. Like this is how far I am on the hunter skill tree. Like I said, I've put in some time as a hunter. But I'm also a miner. I'm not very far there, but this is how you get, all your resources, like your ore and stuff. I'm also an angler, so I got that fishing life going on. But yeah, each life has a whole crazy tree like this. So just putting in time into one life itself is a whole game, essentially, in my opinion. And lives, there's 14 lives you can live. Like I said, there's the paladin, there's the mercenary, there's hunter, there's the magicians, there's alchemists, all sorts of different lives you can unlock. I mean, you could be an artist. As you see, like I said, I'm only doing 4 so far, but there's so much to unlock. And there's just so much to do. Like, I love this game so much. You could easily put, I feel like 100 hours into this game and not even beat it, depending on what you're focusing on. Alright guys, so that was just a very short, brief look at Fantasy Life. I hope you guys like it. If you guys have played this game, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Or is it a game that you think you would want to play? Because like I said, it's basically 2 different games in one. If you like Animal Crossing, this is a great game for you. You can just kind of focus on doing quests and stuff for that stuff and build up your island and find strangelings to add to your village. Or you can actually play the other part and, fight monsters and investigate the depths and, look into the story more, which the story is pretty good. I mean, it's not anything super complicated. It's not, it's not like The Last of Us or anything, but it's a good chill action adventure game mixed with Animal Crossing, cozy farming simulator kind of game like that too. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, if you did, give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell to get notified every time I post a video. So thank you guys for watching, and as always, I will see you guys next time. Bye.